Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to HR's War, Bedlam Media's premier wrestling podcast covering AEW to WWE. I am Sam the SLB, co-host of HR's War, HR Rising Sun, and joining me today, alongside me today, blah, blah, blah. I'm having a week. Guys, the man behind X, Wrestling's Nostradamus, ATR's Governor of NXT, Scott.
Such a good time to be back for a live show. We got some SummerSlam pick shows to do for both night one and night two. We got to have some card pack openings because that's what we do on the live shows. And a lot of other stuff has happened over this past week. So, boys, let's get into it.
Also joining us is the third man, the man in black, the main recipient, the beneficiary of the Clone Ethan 2026 campaign, my co-host from ATR Rising Sun, and the first-time back-to-back Bedlam Media champion, Ethan.
Hi, guys. So, head. What
does everybody want?
Head. Sorry, had to. I popped the voice. That's the win for me tonight. Yeah, I'm like Scott said, let's talk about SummerSlam because actually I'm pretty excited for this show.
Guys, before we begin, please make sure you like, share, subscribe, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. We have a Discord. A lot going on. Join us in the chat. Also, the Slippery Spider-Man is himself, John the Statman, will not be joining us tonight. So he will give us his picks for SummerSlam later on. I want to share with you something I found out before we begin anything, any conversation piece or anything. Do you guys know? This is a fun fact I did not know. Do you know who the first and second contender entrants to the 1989 Royal Rumble were?
Axe and Smash.
Yep.
What? No way. Let's go.
After you said it, I'm like, oh my God, he's right.
I was watching a video on Demolition the other day, and like one of the first ones was like 1989, Royal Rumble. I'm like, this is something they would do now. I can't imagine them doing this back in 1989. Like, this is something that they do every year. Oh, no, it's a surprise. And it's like, well,
right.
No, it's not really. You've done it every year for the past 20 years. So,
yeah.
Not worth a lie. I just pulled that out of my ass. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, I always like to. I make that joke about how the first two people in the Rumble normally know each other from something. Either they were like former tag partners or like a feud from a year or two before or something. So that doesn't surprise me that formula has continued on even to today.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's a good way to start something interesting. Every man, as Gorilla Monsoon said, it is every man for themselves, so they're going to have to wail on each other.
Yeah.
So, before we get into all the fun stuff we got going on, Scott, why don't you kick us off with the card pack opening?
I like it. The sun has disappeared once again, so I think it knew. I told them, I said, you need to get the hell out of here because I don't need this stuff in my face while I'm trying to do these card pack openings. So, today, we're going to do the new Topps Chrome from 2026. Only 4 cards per pack. So, we might have a bunch to do. So, this is good. So, our first one is, I believe she's an Evolve Star and NXT, Carly Bright. These are very, very bright. So, please excuse. Yes, that was an unintended pun, but they're very shiny cards. So there's going to be some potential glaring issues. Our second one here is Sean Spears. I like what he's been doing ever since being taken out of the culling. So I'm excited. Hopefully he sticks around in the wrestling and not just going into the coaching role. But I'm sure at some point he will go there. So one of my absolute favorites of all time, the Big Red Machine himself. It's gotta be Kane.
It's the mayor of Knoxville County.
That's right. And then our last one for this pack is actually a WrestleMania card. It's Big John Studd. It's a pretty neat card. So that's our first one for this. Sam, do you want to keep going, or do you want me to do another one?
No, let's save it. Let's all have a lot of fun. So, guys, like we said, please join us in the chat. I already see some people sounding off in there. We're gonna get to our SummerSlam picks. It's gonna be towards I don't want to say towards the end of the show. It's gonna be most of the show probably, but we definitely have some news things we want to talk about. I don't know. Do we want to start AEW or do we want to go Maple Leaf Pro? Because I feel like we need to lean, work our way inwards towards WWE here.
It's true.
We'll do AEW first.
AEW? All right. Yeah. So if you guys didn't know, AEW Redemption happened this weekend. I haven't watched it yet. I still need to watch it. That's on me. It was up at the Bell Center up in Montreal. Ethan, give us a quick summary and just the Ethan picks.
It was a pay-per-view. That was a pay-per-view. It was good. Wasn't bad. In the middle. Didn't need to be there, to be honest with you. Overall show, 7 out of 10.
So it was like a decent in-your-house show.
That is the best description I heard in my all week. So 3 Ethan picks, 1 ass rating.
Oh no!
Oh,
I do rating. We have an ass rating now. Oh boy!
No, we had this before. I'm bringing it back.
It's just rare. I don't remember it. So okay.
It's an ass match.
God, what have we done?
Let me get a soundboard. I'm going to start playing that anytime Ethan says that.
Please, for love of God, yes. Yes.
No, he broke himself, which is great.
Fuck, that was awesome. Okay, anyway, pre-show commemoration retains the trio sounds lethal twist. What a weird. That sounds like a tea drink. Not gonna lie. 11 minutes 54 seconds. 6 out of 10. Kicking off the main show, the ladder match for the Terminator International title. Mike Bailey wins, defeating El Clown, Jack Perry, Commander Nick Wayne, and the Beast Mortis. Ethan pick 8 out of 10. Let's be honest, that was pretty much a free on the Bailey card because it's Montreal, and what the wrestlers will do in their hometown, they win. Unless you're Vince McMahon and fuck your hometown. The Young Bucks defeat Moxley and Ospreay in 1936. 7 out of 10. By the way, a lot of these matches could have been cut, or not cut per se, but like the time could have been. I guess the shortest match was the women's title match at 15:58. So yeah, international title match. Carl Fletcher retains or bid deal 26 minutes and 14 seconds. Ethan pick 9 out of 10. My only complaint is this should have been cut probably down to 15 minutes, honestly. Okay. Here's the ass rating. The tag team chain match, the Dogs defeating the Bang Bang Gangs, Juice Robinson and Jay White at 17:35, 2 out of 10. This shit sucked.
So it's interesting because I actually really liked, I don't want to jump ahead, but the Bang Bang Gang did an interview with Mick Foley on Dynamite. And I really feel like they're coming back into relevancy now. The Bang Bang Gang or whatever you want to call them. So I don't know. That's kind of shocking.
Yeah, even for me it was, but can't win them all. TBS top, Mara Road defeating Karshi at 16:37 to win the title. Good for Mara Road. She deserved it. 6 out of 10. World Tag Team titles, Cage and Copeland. I'll go Copeland this time. Defeating Coop. Oh no. Defeating Claudio and Pac 18:36, 7 out of 10. This was really fun. Claudio and Pac actually worked really well as a team together. No holds bar match. Chris Jericho defeated Tosh 21 minutes 52 seconds. Scott, you're gonna pop for this. Ciampa wore a Boston Bruins jersey and beat the shit out of the Montreal Canadiens mascot. Well, the stuffed animal. Now, if you wore the Toronto Maple Leafs, he would have got definitely booed really bad. 7 out of 10, not bad. National title, Andrade Idolo defeat Mark Davis to win the title 16 minutes 13 seconds. Nice. 7 out of 10. The Andrade match from last night's Dynamite was an Ethan pick as well.
How you know?
How you know? Women's World title, Will Nightingale defeating Tekla 15:50 backslide. 7 out of 10. I gotta get this out of my system. Hey yo, Willow. Hey yo, Willow. Hey yo. We're bringing all the throwbacks tonight. No, but also she did deserve it though. First ever women's Triple Crown winner, by the way.
Nice.
This is when I was making predictions with a few friends, like before the show started. the women's title match, I had the hardest time picking. I would have been. It was one of those matches I would have been mad at either result, but I'm glad Will won the title because she busted her ass. And add that to my correction of 2026 predictions. Yes. Somebody was listening, guys. I swear to God, somebody's listening over there. And the main event, Ethan pick 8 out of 10. Kenny Omega retains the AEW World Title over Kevin Knight, 24 minutes and 59 seconds.
All right. How do you think Kevin Knight performed? Because I know, like, he's always good, but I'm always curious how he would be in a main event situation.
He fits. Future world champion in the next 2 years.
All right. Well, we will see. Once I get my hands on it, I will watch it. So I am curious, especially after we're just going to jump into Dynamite. So I think I'm going to talk about the highs, and then Ethan, we can talk about the lows. All right. So first and foremost, the big thing I think was the show ended with a promo from Kenny and Will, and I missed what happened. I'm assuming most people have watched it, but Will and Kenny went at it, and they had I didn't know what happened on Sunday, but I'm invested. Like, I might actually throw the $40, $50 at All In end of the month.
I'll tell you that real quick. So, do you remember the plastic bag spot with Moxley and Bryan Danielson?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Moxley tried to get Osprey to do it to Omega, but Osprey's like, that don't work for me, and literally beat the shit out of Death Riders. And then when they're taunting on the ropes, Omega laid him out with the One Wing Angel. Or, as Danielle says in the chat, Goto and Vegeta.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was because Kenny was like going borderline heel with his promo, and I'm like, ooh, we might get some heel Kenny again. I was so excited for this. I was invested. I'm looking forward to this so much. So quickly, because I want to bring this up, we have two major title matches going into All In. And Ethan, I don't think both will happen. I think one's going to happen. I don't know which one. So Scott, just so you know, we now have Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega for the title.
Nice.
However, also Mercedes Moné is cashing in her. What was it? Was it the Owen Hart?
Yeah, she won the Owen. Both Ospreay and Mercedes got these top by winning the Owen Hart tournament.
So she's also doing her Owen Hart victory. Yes, buddy. I know. Exciting. I'll get the cats all over me today. Mercedes is going after Willow. And I think that's the one belt she hasn't had yet, if I'm not mistaken. So it's like, all right, there's no way they have two short title runs for their major title.
It's possible.
It wouldn't surprise me. I think we've all been waiting Kenny to have a title reign for a while. But I also, with how he was with Will, if Will loses, in my head, I'm like, oh man. I'm like, Kenny, we could have another heel title run with Kenny. But I won't be mad. I don't know, Ethan. What are your thoughts?
This is gonna be on my top 25. And it didn't even happen yet. We'll find out.
It's high praise right there.
All three of their match, the last two, the Forbidden Door and Wrestle Kingdom. That's the first show me and Sam did ever. Those were all my top, so keep an eye on 2027, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I know that. I mean, of course, I'm still watching from like February, so as you know, I'm still far behind. But I know he's doing Ospreay's doing stuff with Death Riders, correct? Do they get involved? Potentially causing Ospreay maybe to lose. Not like getting involved to like attack Ospreay, but like a distraction.
If it was anywhere but Wembley, yes.
Okay.
That's my thing. I think Ospreay most likely is winning the title.
Okay.
In England. That's my thoughts.
I mean, that makes the most sense, yes.
That is a pick show, by the way, All In, so we're kind of spoiling our pick.
Well, there's the free space on the bingo board. And
Yeah,
I think
pretty much.
Yeah,
that
pretty
might be
much.
However, before we go into some other things here, there was a very big low with Dynamite.
Oh, I know
Ethan
where
and
it
I were
stands.
talking about this, and we talk about it almost every week. Scott, I don't know if you've taped it,
Oh yes.
but I hope you taped it for 3 hours
Ah, Christ Almighty.
because
He has not lied. He has not lied, Scott. By the way, it was 35 minutes technically, but it felt like a fucking hour.
Yeah, so pretty much, I'll just run this down quickly. John Moxley and Commander come for like, I don't know, it was like 9:40. Let's say 9:40. And I'm like, all right, cool. This is the main event. Nice, sweet. As it's ending, they say, we're going to hear from Kenny Omega tonight. I'm like, all right, I guess this happened right at the end. It's 9:57. I remember this. I looked at my phone. It was 9:57 that match. And I'm like, oh, we got like 3 minutes with Kenny. It goes over a little bit. We're fine. I didn't look at the card beforehand. The main event was, what was it? The trios titles?
Ding, ding, ding.
We had a trios titles match. That goes to like 10:15.
Yeah.
Now,
sorry, go ahead.
to go from here, so now we have this other bit. Essentially, I think Dynamite ended 10:35 Eastern time last night.
I'd have to check to see if it taped any longer. If not, then I'll watch to the end of the trios match, and then by the time I get there, though, it'll be like November, so it won't matter anyways.
It was like 9:57 is when they start like conglomeration demands start brawling. It was 10 p.m. on top of the hour when the bell rang. I'm like, are you fucking serious?
That's insane.
That either do the show at 2.5 hours or cut some shit. There was a lot like because after the trios, they had the Death Force promo that didn't need to be on there. I'll be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, what they promote was they like the Omega promo was okay. They should have kept that. Whale Celebration, they should have left. Because going into Dynamite last night, the only 3 matches they announced was the Trios title, TBS title, and the National title. The National title. They literally add the Don Callis family match and the Continental title match at the end. Like literally like an hour before show started. I'm like, okay, you know what? Fine. See, I don't mind 5 or 10 at the most, or it's special episodes because it's special episodes. That's fine. But I was like, holy fuck, can we end this? I like AEW, but this is just getting every fucking week.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like somebody needs to tell Tony Khan either, like, come on, find shit to cut down, or don't. And Collision's on in 35 minutes. That's for live, but that's probably gonna go over time. Yes, we're going to get
pile all the matches in.
I mean, Collision seems to be paced a little better than Dynamite some days. The problem is it's on a weekend.
It says for tonight.
Yeah, except for tonight. It's taping an hour before TNA starts. I'm just like, why?
I'll watch it.
There's something going on this weekend. I don't know why they would move it from Saturday to Thursday.
But anyway, no, like I get I don't know. I just find these old Rogers just getting really tiring. I got friends who are like, I can't watch the show live anymore. Like, I gotta go to bed.
Right.
Yeah, you're an hour
ahead of us. So yeah.
How do you think I fucking feel?
Well, that's what we're saying. You know, and that's never mind the pay-per-views. I can't. Regardless, that was my gripe. Even though Scott, I would even watch the promo. Honestly, you could probably skip a match or two and watch that promo. That promo was, I was actually like pacing. I'm like, oh man, I go, this is exciting. Like, I now need to watch Redemption to see what happened because I'm like so excited for.
I'll be honest, Scott. If you do get that Dynamite, whatever that be, the only stuff I say recommend watching is the national title match. Honestly, the DCF Brodito match was actually pretty fun. That's an honorable mention. And the Kenny Omega. That's really all you need to watch from Dynamite. The rest was okay. The Trios title match you could just skip.
But going back to the pay-per-view for a second, Daniel had a good.
Yep, that was what I was looking at.
So talk about Kenny possibly turning heel after losing the match, and going for so losing the title and then going for a rematch, and then Monet beating Willow for the title and starting a chase back to the AEW Women's title.
You know what, Dan? I think those are two very plausible. Because I'm trying to figure out, you know, Kenny. He just got the belt back, but I think I need some heel Kenny because Kenny can do face, but kind of like the Bucks, they all kind of do really well as heels. And as for Willow, I think Willow is going to be one of the few. I've said this before on the show. She's one of the few female wrestlers, women's wrestlers, who could have a title and have a solid title reign. She has, I would argue, the Hulk Hogan aura, the Stone Cold aura, the Rock aura. Well, I'll stick with Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan back in the day was a straight up face and could have that title forever, and people loved it. Willow, I feel like, has the same feel with it. You know how we talk about the faces all the time, where it's like, oh, yo, Hangman, he won the belt, but you're like, oh, well, that was the chase was the best part. So
yeah,
your reign is all right. I feel like Willow's one of the few, but I'm not mad with this idea. Give her like a taste, and then she just running wild, brother.
Because her and Monet are 1-1, right?
Nope.
For the TBS title.
Wait, hold on.
Because I know when Monet came in, she took the title from Willow, and then Willow took it back from her, right? Before Monet left.
So I have the cage match. So, what show was this?
You also have to remember, I'm only in February, so if there's been any matches between them from then until now, I don't know.
No, so this is back 2023, so you're fine. So the first match was Surgeon. That was turned the first ever Strong Women's Champion. That was supposed to go to Mercedes, but injury, so Will took that title.
Yeah.
So,
That's right. I forgot all about that one.
So Will won that one. Mercedes did beat Will at Double or Nothing 24. That was her first match for the TBS title. So there we go. And then New Year's Eve, Will. Yeah. So technically, Will is 2-1.
Will's up 2-1. Okay. So this kind of all right. We're gonna balance the scale here. Okay.
And this is just singles, but not tag matches or anything.
Right. Yeah. I was just talking straight singles matches.
Yeah. So
I had forgotten
2-1.
about the New Japan title match. That's right. I forgot about that.
But I don't know. I don't feel like Will should lose the title this early. I get it. Like, and I'll be honest. You know how Ricky Steamboat never turned heel?
Mm-hmm.
That's Willow. Willow should never go heel.
I don't even know what a heel Willow would look like.
I don't
know either. She, again, I have to use her as, and I'm not too familiar with Steamboat's run back in the day, so I'd have to go back and watch him around, during that whole time period. But she just has an aura about her where she can be a face her whole career successfully. I don't get tired of Willow. I get excited.
Oh yeah, and I also watch the Willow Championship. That's the other statement for her. Yeah, that's what I recommend watching too.
It all starts with her her entrance music. Like it just gets you going. Like it's funny. Like I'll sit and I'll watch it in my recliner, just watching the show. Whenever her stuff goes on, I always do the kick with her too, because it just brings joy. So it's just like shit. All right, let's go.
And then when were you there yet, Scott? When her and Harley Cameron had were a tag team,
the Babes of Wrath.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
loved it.
Yes,
I like
Harley Cameron's another one that's just like, she's come such a long way. So, but again, like I said, I'm still in February, so I don't know what's happened since then. Eventually, I will get there. I actually am planning on watching a few episodes tomorrow, before I head out for the weekend. So I'll get a little closer. But yes, thank you, Dan, for that. As always, amazing questions.
Solid question. I will bring this up since we are talking about potential, if you will. So I think early next week, if not on the 1st, you can correct me if I'm wrong, Ethan, but Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston are getting ready to be free agents for the first time since joining WWE. This week, when was it? Was it technically the 29th? I forgot when.
Yep.
Yeah,
they dropped an animated video of them as unicorns breaking their chains and leaving the circus to have a new day.
I like how they called it Daybreak.
Mm-hmm.
And the nod to Big E, that hit me a lot harder than I expected it to. Of course, obviously with the broken unicorn horn and everything else. And I love how when with the animations, as they're running towards the exit, they both turn and have this like sad look, and like not as like pitiful, but like we're sorry we're leaving, but we have to. And Big E just nod, or the Big E, the unicorn that's supposed to represent Big E just nods at them like, I understand, go, be free. And it just like it hit me. I was like, shit, man, like this is so good. But yeah,
it took.
Yeah.
You ever have one of those moments? It's like the first time you watch it, it's like, oh fuck, I should have got it, like right there. It took. I hate to watch it twice because I'm like, what's the third? I'm like, oh, it's Biggie. Jesus Christ, I should have got that. Went over my head, right? But that I did like that video. And Daybreak is if they're going by that tag team, I don't hate that tag name. Honestly.
No, that's a great tag team name. If that's gonna be their new name, and I agree with Dan here. That definitely was pure art. It was so well done. So
I don't think I've had chills down my spine like that in a while for somebody leaving the company, leaving WWE. The last time I really felt that, where I knew something big was going to happen, was Jon Moxley.
I was just going to say that. Like, it had to have been Moxley, but I was actually, funny enough, I was actually talking to Dan today at work, and we were chit-chatting about this a little bit, and I said, we'll go over this more, so I don't want to give you all my feelings about this. I will talk about it on the podcast, so you can listen. The one thing about a lot of these vignettes and stuff like that is the WWE fan in me always feels bad when they portray them as a prison or a circus or like some terrible place to work. I'm sure, like, obviously upper management has been having their problems when you had Vince and now TKO. So I understand it, but it's still, on the other side, I'm just like, I wish they would have been a little bit, I don't know, better about it. But I understand their feelings. Like their feelings are valid about how they were disrespected by management and they wanted to leave. I get it. So as a wrestling fan, I think this is fantastic. So yeah, I look forward to seeing what, I'm just going to call them Daybreak, what they're going to do next. Obviously, everything points to All In. So we'll see.
All In would be a pop.
Yeah.
If those two showed up in Wembley.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be the perfect place for it.
I mean, where else? I mean, after that, you got to wait till All Out. Yeah, that might be a live afternoon show because it'll be in the afternoon.
That's true. It would be. Yeah.
1 p.m. Eastern, by the way.
Nice. Woo! Still be over by 12:30. So
would you no, Sam, we're not, don't throw that in there.
12-hour extravaganza.
One last thing from AEW I want to bring up. Ethan brought it up. We are adding, not we, but AEW is adding more promotions to their my AEW streaming service. So Ethan, feel free to quickly share that.
Okay, hang on. I gotta go find it.
I believe there was 6 more I read today. I don't have the article in front of me, so I can't tell you which 6. But I did. I thought I saw something that said that they added 6 more. I'm like, that's great.
Oh, here you go. Oh yeah, it's cry your heart out, Thriller TV. Just joking. So Pro Wrestling Eve, that's a UK women's promotion. Really good promotion, honestly.
I've heard of that one. Yeah.
Rev Pro and WXW.
Nice.
So they join Warrior Wrestling, Limitless Wrestling, CMML, Produce, Wrestle Pro, Maple Leaf Pro for all the Americans on there. Good for them, honestly. That's WXW, from what I've seen, because they were on IWTV and Thriller, they're actually not a bad promotion. So my AEW stuff, well, I don't get it here in Canada, so that's more of a Sam thing. But
yeah, so guys, people in the States, definitely check out my AEW, even though we don't get AEW. I was watching Maple Leaf Pro on there. First of all, Maple Leaf Pro is pretty solid. We're only a few weeks in. It's worth a watch, and I'm just going all out into Canada having a premier wrestling show. They need one. We have it in the States. Mexico has a couple. Let's get Canada on board with a successful promotion. Which, speaking of, they got a big pay-per-view coming up on October 3rd, and they have a huge, I don't want to say signing, but a huge face will be showing up. Just announced, Ethan. Was that today? Was that yesterday?
Tonight/last night. Jesus Christ. Last night / super early this morning.
All right. At the Northern Rising show on October 3rd, Adam Copeland will be appearing.
That's big.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they were teasing over last, like, say they had a big phone call, and a lot of people were making jokes, like, of who it was. I honestly was not expecting Copeland, but I should have known because he was Ontario. So I'm like, fuck. Or Jericho. Jericho would have been the second one.
Jericho would be
Omega.
Well, here's the thing. If you look at the promotional photo with Adam Copeland, he has the AEW tag title in the photo with him. So if we're going to be doing this, and Don Callis has been working there, it's almost like, it sounds like we might be getting MLPW, well, Maple Leaf Pro, at Forbidden Door next year. So if they can work something out, I can absolutely see Jericho showing up. Could you see Jericho being like, I'm the greatest Canadian wrestler ever? And just like shitting on Dino Bravo, shitting on Bret Hart, shitting on everybody. Nobody's done it except for me.
And he could do that but win their Canadian title.
You could be like the first one. I'm the first one to have the Japanese, Canadian, American, Mexican. Make it happen.
It's like we need to have like an all Canadian like Royal Rumble-esque match, and the winner is like the greatest Canadian wrestler of all time. And watch it be Santino Marella. Thank you.
Scott, can you do me a favor? Can you set that up?
Brother, I would love that.
First apology match for the Canadian title.
Literally, the Maple Leaf Pro title is called the Canadian title. So, I mean...
It's right there.
2 out of 3 stories.
That's right. From one Scott to another. Call me brother.
Winner gets a poutine.
That's right.
Oh yeah, I'm in.
Right?
Well, Copeland for No Horizon. You know who I want to see? See Daniel Soul too. There we go. You know who I want to see Copeland wrestle on that show? Josh Alexander.
Oof.
Ooh.
You want the new version of Kurt Angle?
Well, that's currently held by Kendall Gray, and I will be taking no questions at this time.
I'm not going to argue with that because I absolutely agree with that too. The female Kurt Angle, let's just say.
Yes.
By the way, Kendall Gray is going to win that underground match, by the way.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we'll talk about that. I'm sorry, I keep jumping into WWE side. We're still not there
Well,
yet.
to be fair, I mentioned Kurt Angle, so that was partly on me.
Okay.
But no, I was not expecting Copeland, though. That's a good get, honestly. Someone said Jericho, that would have been a pretty good one, too. Omega would have been, holy shit, that would have been great. Yeah, Maple Leaf Pro is just firing on cylinders. There we go. I almost butchered that, but I got it. The only problem with the Forbidden Door thing is, Sam, that a lot of the AEW guys actually wrestle for Maple Leaf Pro. So it's a little, I mean, you could do it, but it's like, kind of like, well, they already wrestle for AEW.
Could be a small invasion angle.
Could.
Brother, I'm sold.
Well, I think right now, obviously, they're trying to build it up. So, yeah, they're going to, and I think Tony Khan is more willing for his guys to work in other promotions than WWE is. And I think it really works here because they are a Canadian-based promotion. So they're not working in the country, technically. They're not working on their territory, even though AEW does go over to Canada. You know, in current state, they're kind of in their own place. They get some exposure and whatnot. So,
Daniel.
All right. So, actually, if we're going to talk about NXT, we're going to talk about how they've just recently signed this guy who showed up from TNA months ago with a new name now. Mike Santana's officially signed. If you guys live under a rock, I don't know. You guys, I'm assuming, all know about this. Mike Santana is officially signed with NXT. And he's going by a new name called Cruz Montana. Now, we're going to get into the tribute part here because I understand there's some details on this. What I will say, and I said it to you guys, I feel like if he went by Montana Cruz, it would have rolled off the tongue a little better. But that's me.
I don't hate that. It is going to take me a little bit used to, because I was so used to calling him either Santana or Mike Santana.
Yep.
So it's going to take me a little bit of time to get used. At first, I'm like, oh, really? Like, why? And then when he said why, I'm like, okay, you know what? I can respect the hell of that. Just again, it's going to take me a few minutes to get used to the. But what bugs me is it's like when he came out, Big Joe's like, it's this guy. I'm like, he was on your fucking show. And the words of Scott, say his fucking name.
That's when I knew. I was like, they're changing his name. Why? Because he did the same thing to Ricky Starks before he showed up as Ricky Saints. And it's just like,
I don't know.
Why?
At least they did. At least they were clever with Royce Keys.
Yes.
Where they had the Powerhouse Hobbs show up and then it broke and then the name, like that is like, all right. The name I was like iffy with, but I'm like, all right, this is how you change somebody's name.
Yep.
I like how people are making jokes. Like Sam said this to me on one of the chats we had. The comments one was like something Martinez.
Carlos Martinez.
That was great. I love when he came out to it. His Tron said Born Ass, and someone's like, "Is that his new name?" No, it's Born Ass. I'm like, "Oh yes. God, please!"
He's just Born Nasty.
Yeah, but you know what? I gotta get used to the name. See, Daniel, I agree, brother. TKO got trademark.
True. They got to make the money somehow. One thing I am very sad about is that his theme song has also changed. I really liked his TNA theme song, and they even played it last week.
Thought I was going crazy. I was like, did they change this theme?
They did. Yep, they completely changed it. It's a lot softer, and I'm like, all right, whatever.
SAWFT. So,
speaking of that, August 3rd, the Monday afterwards, the re-debut of Big Cass. Maybe he'll go by a different name. Who knows? Part of me still feels like Enzo's coming with. They're just not talking about it. So we'll see. We'll see.
No, I think he's gonna keep the Big Cass because I feel like they would have changed it by now.
Probably. They're showing all the old stuff in the vignettes that he's been doing. So I was always a fan of Enzo and Cass. I hated when they split them up because I figured obviously they should have had a tag title run when they first got called up. When you can do your entire shtick with no microphone and the crowd still singing it with you, word for word, you know you got something good here. So, I don't know.
When they split his stuff, that was the sign for me.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, all right. Well, this ain't gonna last.
Right.
Daniel, no.
I didn't talk to him about this today, so this is new news for him.
Sorry, Daniel.
I think them not saying if Enzo is coming or not is big, and I think they should. If he is, don't say a single thing.
Right.
But the back then, since Scott brought up Kendall Gray, did you see that video package, Scott? Did you know who's in that video with her?
Well, her dad and Julius Creed.
Okay, good.
So I was like, all right, so they're no longer playing the whatever they were for the original El Grande. I think they should just go back to NXT, kind of like what Grayson Waller just did this past week when the man delivered the best promo I think he's ever done in his entire career.
I agree 100%.
Do I think he's going to actually make a mark? Probably not. But he gives Tony a lot to contend with. Obviously with Cruz, it's going to be weird for me not saying Mike Santana as well. But I don't know. I think Waller will have more success, obviously, in NXT than he will on the main roster this go around. I also fear that he may get the Baron Corbin treatment before he came back. Obviously, he went down to NXT, and then they're like, "Oh, we're done with you. Bye." So I don't know. We'll see. But he is very talented on the mic. I do enjoy his ring work. So let's see what happens.
I like to
It is,
tribute the New Day.
it is, as he said, a new day for Grayson Waller. So
that was I did like that. I was like, I see what you did there.
yeah. He did that a couple times too in the crowd. Like, oh look, the NXT crowd was smart enough to catch this. Yay!
Thank God. I would have been disappointed.
Me too. But yeah, he was firing on all those cylinders. It was wonderful.
It's a work shoot, brother.
That's right.
You go fuck yourself. I don't know why I was waiting for him to pay tribute to carrying a Killer Cross to the guy in a suit and a tie. Go fuck yourself. I'm like, please say it.
I mean, that man is dripping in gold right now. So clearly he's doing something correct. Will this mean he'll get re-signed? Who knows? I still don't understand why they didn't push him stronger anyways. But whatever. Honestly,
I mean, I'm not gonna tell the man what the fuck they do, but honestly, I don't think he should resign WWE anymore. I mean, that's twice, and that's same with Strowman. I think those two should go back to
well, Strowman right now is doing everything on the menu, and that show is hella entertaining to watch.
And I was gonna say, is that a good show?
It's a fun show. I mean, I'm a fat kid, so obviously I love food. So I mean, it's automatically a plus for me. And I was always a fan of Strowman, so just like he's had other WWE superstars on there as well. Like Alexa Bliss was one of them. I think he had somebody from the Phillies on there. Who else did he have on there? I think there was an episode where he had Rowan on there at one time. I don't remember. But no. So like anytime it's on, like I'll throw it on and just see where he is and what he's eating, aka everything on the menu. So it's good stuff.
So because we're getting close to picks time, let me. Strowman always comes up. He's interesting. He's the other one who I always think of where you had your next big guy who could have held the title. And I thought at one point could have, and I know this is a controversial take, I thought he could have taken over Brock Lesnar's spot. Maybe not as like athletic, but as the big monster.
Right.
And they didn't do that.
Nope. No, they did what they always do to the big monsters. They turn them into a comedy act, and then eventually they're sent packing. And it's unfortunate.
They're not dancing first.
That's right. And the only one I'm hopeful for that they won't do this to is Obafemi.
Is our boy. Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. But before we get into our picks, there was a chat way in the beginning by our friend Lynette, who loves to join these things. So thank you once again. Sam, I don't know if you watched the Raw that just happened, but Raquel Rodriguez has finally won her first singles title on the women's main roster. She is now the new women's intercontinental champion. Unfortunately, taking it from my girl Soul, but it's okay. I'm very happy for Raquel. I feel like since she had that talk with Kevin Nash, and he was like, you got to be big. Like, you got to perform big instead of performing smaller for your opponents. Her in-ring stuff has quadrupled in how well she is wrestling. And I was very happy. Obviously, yes, the Judgment Day was there. There was shenanigans because that's just what happens. But Raquel earned this. So I am very happy for her. I hope she has a decently long run. We'll see what happens with Liv. And if Liv decides that, I want to be the only one in the Judgment Day that has a title, because if she loses it to Io, then, we'll see.
I've always been a Raquel fan. So I'm glad that she's finally got a title. That's great. I'm glad to hear that. Even though I'm a big Soul fan.
Right quick before we move on. Sam, your other fan, Zoe Stark?
Mm-hmm.
She's challenging for the C4 Wrestling Women's title.
Nice. Oh, yeah. Her free agency's coming up too, huh?
Yeah, it's already up. What is her new name now?
Zoe Serrano. Don't fully quote. It starts with an S. That's all I know.
Okay.
But she is wrestling at C4, and she's actually, I think she's going to WXW too. But again, I can't remember now. Don't fully quote me on that. But I did see the C4 thing. I'm like, okay, I gotta tell Sam on the show.
Go to Stardom.
Yes, thank you. Go to Stardom. I agree.
So thank you once again for the question. Yes.
But yes, for Cal distance, I agree with everything Scott said. Now I will say, like, did she really need the judge for to help? No, but I get why. I get why, but But for a second I had to read that twice. I thought she meant like first, like overall. I'm like, she didn't win the women's title, and I was waiting for Michael to be like, say it, Cole, say it, she won the NXT women's title, and he did. Like, okay, we're safe.
All right, so I think if all topics considered, I think it's time to do our SummerSlam picks. Which, guys, both shows count as a point each. This is a pick show for the Bedlam Media Championship. However, before we do that, because I just like to keep throwing ads and teasing people, Scott, we should do another pack opening.
All right.
Scott's like, I've been waiting for this moment.
This will be quick again. There's only 4 cards in this pack, so this is fine.
Yeah, shrinkflation.
Let's womp womp. All right. Well, this one's a little sad off the rip. A recent release of Joe Gacy and the shine on this thing. It's
Oh, his new name is Joseph Sawyer, by the way.
That is true. And I think actually, like I mentioned last time, he's challenging Karrion Kross for one of the titles.
I forget. I think it's the ACW, but he's also going to GCW. So
yeah,
the challenge for the GCW World Title.
So the second one is actually a repeat, but it's a limited edition version. It's Sean Spears again, but this one is a limited edition 13 out of 250. So it's got a different border around it. So it looks
okay. Cool. I was about to ask, what was the difference?
Yeah. So I gotta look these up to see what these prices are for these things.
100.
I'm sure some of these are pretty good. Not a recent, but a legend in, especially during the Divas era. It's for Victoria. And our last one, this is a nice, interesting card. Angelo Dawkins. Look at the little film style there. It's pretty cool.
NXT 2.0.
It's picks time.
All right, guys. It's our favorite time of the, I don't know. Summer.
I was like, what month are we?
Okay, I just gotta say this summer's gone by too fucking quick.
This whole year has gone by too quick.
In the words of some very famous philosophers from the 90s, the years start coming and they don't stop coming.
Nice.
As a younger kid, I did not appreciate that. And now I'm here. I'm like, oh.
Yep.
Oh, is it that meme from, what was it, Brooklyn Nine-Nine? Well, the chief is like, oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, exactly how I feel. But anywho, guys, we got 6 matches for night 1, 6 matches for night 2. This is wrong. No, that's right. What is today? Today's Thursday. I saw first and second. I'm like, the first is not on a Friday, and I realized I have Friday off and it's Thursday. So I'm all messed up.
Sam's Friday though.
Mm-hmm. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first for the Punk match because I have a theory.
All right, then I will go first then. Because I know I haven't watched the product and I'm guaranteed at least one of these points. So
speaking of points, before we dive in, again, we keep delaying this, but as of right now, for season 6 of our Bedlam Media Championship, your boy is in first place. 4 points. Ethan right behind me with 3. And Sam and John haven't got on the board yet. But as Sam said, he might get on the board this weekend. So we'll see.
Will. So, starting with, it's funny. I was mixing this up with what's it called? I think I was mixing this up with the speed videos we usually do, where we usually do them all in one shot. This is not the case. So, first match, going off of a very resourceful website, Wikipedia.
Sponsor Wikipedia.
Night 1. Liv Morgan taking Io Sky for the Women's World Championship. Scott said something earlier that stuck with me, and I'm gonna let's say Liv keeps the title, because if we're gonna go with Raquel has a belt right now, and she's gonna want to be the only one with that title. No, maybe she loses it. Now she wants Raquel's belt.
That's what I was saying.
I'm gonna say Io takes this belt. I just talked myself out of something. Io's taking the belt, so Liv and Raquel can.
The end of the Judgment Day is near. Although we've been saying that since the beginning, so whatever. I will agree. I think Io is one of those people that has Liv's number. Speaking of, Liv was actually on ESPN. I think it was today, and ESPN's like, because they always show like that tagline at the bottom for them. Like they say like some interesting facts, and they talked about how Liv has had 0 title defenses in her first 100 days as champion. I'm like, that's great. Bring back the 30-day rule. Get that title off of that woman if she's not going to defend it. I know that obviously she's not in control of booking, or maybe she is. Maybe she's Liv Hogan. Who knows? But anyways, it's time. Io, I feel like, will have her number, and Io will be the new women's champion. Yeah. We're all matching, boys.
We pretty much spoiled this last week. I think this was pretty much free.
Yeah.
Scott pretty much said this was the free on the bingo card.
Yeah.
So, Ethan, just so I know, do you think Io wins the belt by House of Torture shenanigans?
No comment. Move on.
No comment.
All right. So next up we have Penta taking on Chad Gable for the IC title.
No, that's night 2.
Oh, wait. Oh, thank you. I don't know how I scrolled down too far. Obafemi taking on Brock Lesnar at Hell in a Cell. This is going to be a banger.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to say Oba wins this. I think this is Brock's final hoorah.
Yep.
I will raise you one, Sam, since this opens the show.
That would be yes. That would be yes.
Oh, and I'm also agree with Sam.
Yes. And Dan also brings up a good point too. Liv is still cursed.
Well, Danhausen tried to
Danhausen.
Danhausen tried to recurse her, and then she literally punched him in the fucking face.
That's true.
I was like,
she's still cursed. She's still cursed. And we'll talk about Danhausen and his human monies for night 2.
All right. Ethan, CM Punk taking on Cody for the undisputed.
Wait, who's Scott? Scott, who's your
I was on Team Oba. Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
All right. Ethan, you're going to take the lead on this one. CM Punk taking on Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship.
Okay. This is main event night 1. Punk wins. He shakes Cody's hand, and Cody goes heel.
Ooh.
Or he shakes Cody's hand. Cody takes the mic and goes, "I will not turn heel."
And kick him in the ding dong.
Yep. The Rock shows up and does the 4-finger slice again.
It's gonna be the John Cena thing. Just
with Cody Rhodes. Yeah.
I agree with Dan, but he said Brock wants to go 100% going on first.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my theory. Punk wins and Cody goes heel.
I feel like Cody would go heel, but I don't know if it would be right now. I don't know. He's still a very, very successful merch seller. And to send him on the heel run, that would make TKO lose a lot of money. So I don't know if they'd allow it. They might veto that.
Yeah, I know.
Punk's still going to retain. But I don't know if the Cody heel turn will happen. If it does, I would be very surprised and very happy by this.
Oh, I'm definitely coming on the show and bragging.
Oh yeah, you can absolutely. But yeah, I think Punk is going to retain.
Daniel disagrees. Thinks Punk goes heel. Sorry,
I mean, that was like 3/4 of his career. So I mean, he's very natural as a heel.
Sorry, Scott, did you say Punk too? Or did you say Cody?
Yeah, I said Punk.
Okay.
Yeah, Cody's not winning this title. No.
I don't think Cody really needs it either right now.
No, I think after this, Cody's gonna be in a feud that does not involve a title, and let him go have fun with that.
Yeah, I think he. I don't want to say he has done what he came back to WWE to do, but he kind of has.
He's what, a 3-time champion now?
3-time champion, which is
Yeah.
way more than I thought he was even going to do to begin with.
Right?
If I was being honest with you, I thought he was going to get the title for a short period of time and then leave.
Yeah.
I was convinced for a minute.
Yeah, because he beat Roman the first time, which had to happen. And then it was...
And then he held it until he lost it to Cena.
Yes, then he beat Cena, then he beat Drew. Cody first returns.
So, only because I'm not too familiar with what's going on here, I'm just going to join the crew and go CM Punk.
Okay, so we're 3 for 3 on the green, boys.
Yep.
Yay.
Although I feel like we might have these last 3 matches, we might have some differencing of opinions.
Okay, good.
All right.
Maybe. I don't know.
So you got 2 6-man woman tag team matches.
Yep.
The first being LA Knight, Solo Sikoa, Royce Keys taking on the bloodline of Jacob Fatu, Jey Uso, and Jimmy Uso.
Pew, 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 bow. Pew,
Brother,
pew.
face Solo Sikoa is the greatest thing that has happened to WWE in the past, 5 years. He's so unserious, but it is the most comical shit I've seen in so long, and I absolutely love it.
The gunshot ones pop me.
Oh my God.
Pew, 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 bow, bow. I'm gonna go with the bloodline. And I agree, Daniel. Push the face Solo.
Yep. I feel like the bloodline also is going to win, and I feel like we're going to get another member of the bloodline to show up that's not currently signed. So Haku. Well, he's, I don't know. Maybe,
honestly, that's one dude I would not want to piss off. I want to see how this go. I'm not scared. I'm not scared of many people, but he kind of scares the shit out of me. Shit, he's pissed. Take cover.
Yep.
All right, Sam, who do you got? You join me and Scott? Are we gonna go 4 for 0? Or we're finally gonna break this tie.
I'm not gonna lie with you. I was gonna say bloodline regardless. I just look and I go, for some reason I'm looking at that because I actually, no, hear me out. Because again, I haven't watched the product in a while. I actually was thinking bloodline for the opposite reason. I did not realize Solo was heel or face.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, oh, I guess LA Knight must have gone heel. And Royce must be heel. And that, the bloodline must be face right now. Not realizing it.
That was flipped, yeah.
So I'm gonna stick with my choice. Because John doesn't have to know.
That's right.
Oh, hey guys, breaking news. AEW permit more machine guns are on Collision right now.
Oh, look at that.
Okay, it's back to our regular schedule program.
Wow, breaking news.
Wow.
And we're live this time. I don't have to spoil it.
I know, right?
God damn it. Can we have one fucking tiebreaker?
We might. Maybe.
We
There's
might.
still 2 matches to go.
We got Gunther taking on Nick Aldis.
Fine, I'll take first on this one. Gunther's winning. And this will be God damn it, Scott. And this will be a pre-Ethan pick, by the way.
You know what? I was gonna say Gunther too, because I'm like, there's no way they're gonna have Nick Aldis have his first match in WWE and beat Gunther.
Is this a record, by the way? Is this a record that we're gonna have?
We might. That's so funny.
I want to be clear, though. For somebody who has not watched the show, I've picked at least half of these matches first.
It's true.
So,
John might have to break this tie for us, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably going to, because he's busy right now watching Web Slingers.
nerd.
So, I will say though that Nick Aldis is coming out as the national treasure. He's not gonna be wrestling in the suit, thank God. He actually just had his episode drop with CVV, which I will be watching at some point. I've been on a kick with him watching a bunch of his stuff. I just watched his AJ Styles and Matt Cardona ones yesterday. Man, I miss AJ Styles so much. But yeah, like my heart wants Nick Aldis to win, but my brain tells me it's not going to be because he hasn't wrestled since 2023,
which is crazy.
Yeah, but he is no longer the GM of SmackDown because of this match.
Till after SummerSlam.
So, huh?
Till after SummerSlam.
No, I think it was period. Like he is no longer the GM of SmackDown because now Adam Pearce is the GM of both shows.
See, that was so confusing because they said originally, and then Barrett's like, "Oh no, just to clarify, it's till after SummerSlam." I'm like, make up your fucking mind, Cedric.
Oh, did they change that again? All right, so maybe I'm wrong. I mean, I've been wrong before plenty of times, so that wouldn't surprise me. But I would love for him to be an active competitor again because, yeah, I've watched him since like his TNA days.
Me too.
So when he was Magnus, I thought he was great, but I don't know. There were some shenanigans because for some reason Nick Aldis blocked us on X, and it makes me very sad. And I'll probably never meet the man, so I'll not be able to be like, please unblock us. We don't know what happened. We don't talk ill of anybody online. So
unless it's Vince Russo, bro.
Huh?
Unless it's Vince Russo, bro.
Well, he's cooked, so it's fine.
I think he booked that Danhausen match, by the way.
I would, yeah.
Okay.
That segment he did it with Joe Hendry on Raw. I was like, why do I get secondhand embarrassment while I'm watching this alone?
Thank God Scott Running great because I hated that concert segment. That was
I don't like the dancers was like, there's no need for this, like at all. Like it was weird. Like I was like, I understand it's Danhausen and it's supposed to be weird, but this was like, what was the point of this? I mean, I guess like some celebrity came out and punched Joe Hendry, and then what was it? Judgment Day came out after that. So all right, whatever. But the 5 minutes that we watched before that happened, why? I guess to believe that you're still cursed or whatever it is. Anyways, back to SummerSlam. I think we're all on the Gunther train here.
We're on the Gunther train. So now, before the two people who watch the WWE product make their choice, I'm going to make my choice because I don't want to be swayed. At this point, I don't want to be swayed. You guys are more familiar with this than I am. So from here on out, I'm making all first picks.
Okay.
Deal.
So I think that's fair.
Deal.
Fair to you and fair to me.
Deal.
I think Fatal Influence wins this match.
Fuck!
Guess what, boys? Bella Twins and Paige. We got ourselves finally one. This is Nikki's first match back from injury. Yes, I know that the Brie and Paige just lost the title to Fatal Influence. If Fatal Influence loses, it's not going to hurt them. This will be a big pop for Nikki, and I feel like the Bella Twins and Paige will win this 6-woman tag match.
Sam, are you keeping your pick or are you changing it?
No, I'm keeping it because I had seen something somewhere where Nikki said she wants to retire this year. Like, retire. Yep.
Okay, I see where Scott's coming from because I could see the Bella Twins, like, challenging Fatal Influence. I don't know why I blanked on their names, but Fatal Influence for the tag titles. Wow, Sam's like, Fatal Influence. Fuck. But to be fair, there's 3 of us, so 2 of us had to agree on one match. Yep. Well, John's not here, but again, he's watching Spidey going, wee. Nerd.
Spidey wee.
So I broke the tie. So this may give me the win.
Thank you, Scott.
This may be the loss, or John's gonna go off the wall and end up getting like a clean sweep on his too. So who knows? We'll find out once he gives us his picks.
Oh fuck, that was up. Damn it. Nobody Sam, you can't. The only one I really wanted to go first was for the Cody match because I hit that theory and I didn't want to lose my thought. So,
yep.
All right.
Night number 2.
All right, night 2. Everything stays still with what I just said.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So, kicking off the night, Roman Reigns taking on Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight title. I'm going to say Seth wins this.
Oh my God, thank God. Okay, I'll go next. The Tribal Chief. We acknowledge.
Damn it, Ethan!
Fuck you! No, I think I fell in Sam Pig feeling. Again, there's three of us on this live show. We have two of us have to agree.
That's true.
You know what? Fuck. You know what? Fuck it. Double DQ.
I mean, last time they had a 1-on-1, it was a DQ. But no, Roman. This is going to be Roman's final. I've done everything now. I beat this will be the end of their thing. And I feel like both of them are going to retire soon at some point. Seth has already said that he's getting close to the end anyways. And we all know Roman's probably on his last contract, and then he's probably out the door too. I know he wants to go into Hollywood. He wants to do more movies, and God bless him. Let him go do it.
I mean, he's got Street Fighter coming up in October.
That is 100% correct.
So that would be my argument for him potentially dropping it, because I don't know when they'd. I know you got 2 months, but I don't know how long those press tours last.
My reasoning for this is because Seth has always been that one person that has always been the thorn in Roman Reigns' side throughout everything, after the breakup of the Shield and through everything since. Seth's always been the guy who's had his number. I feel like this will finally end the whole thing, because they've been talking about it on Raw for the last few weeks about like how great this rivalry has been for the last like 12 to 14 years. Roman, I feel like, has to get the final say on this. It's not going to hurt Seth at all. And then Roman can continue on as champion until. This is my Ethan moment for this. Roman wins. Oba's music hits. We may have a second title match at SummerSlam. If Oba wins night 1, he may turn to Adam Pearce and go, you know what? I'm feeling froggy. Let's have my title match anyways.
Ooh.
Scott, and my best bad news bear, I love you, but go to WWE's Twitter page for a second.
No, why?
I'm not gonna tell you why. Just go look.
Hold on.
All right.
And it follows Roman. That's all I'm gonna tell you. I know he's not injured. He's not injured.
Did Roman get hurt? Oh, I can't even go.
Okay. Well, you two go on and go look at his. Just go look at his.
Is that opening the show or is that closing the show?
I think that's closed. That should close the show, honestly.
It better close the show. For that rivalry, it better close the show.
Plot twist, it's the number one. Plot twist, it's the women's ladder match. Hey, look, Mark made it. Hi, Mark.
So what are we talking? I know I saw the pin thing, but what is?
Oh, it's Roman's schedule. He's gonna be at Money in the Bank, and half of September.
It's fine. He could be at Money in the Bank. He can try to be in the Money in the Bank match.
Oh God, please no.
But it wouldn't surprise me if they tried to pull that off. Just saying.
Well, he does have that King in the Ring crown, so
that's what I'm saying. I know, like, they tried to say that he played it off where he gave up the title match to fight Brock. I mean, I understand that, but that would be a terrible decision if that actually stands. So, yeah.
Okay, you know what? Disregard everything I said. I agree with everything Scott said. His sword walk down. Oh no, I agree with Scott. I should go. Oh yeah, because Scott got mad at me. I remember my pick. Whoops. But this could be. It's crazy how it's been 4 years since they actually wrestled 1-on-1.
Yeah,
I thought it was Roman. But yeah, no, I think Roman. Seth does. Honestly, could you guys see Seth going to Raw? SmackDown.
I don't see why not. But I mean, I feel like he'd stay wherever Becky is.
Yeah, good point. Okay, yeah.
But that doesn't mean they both couldn't go. Because Becky really hasn't done anything in a little bit. So maybe a fresh location. We'll see. I'm still feeling like the draft should be coming at some point. They figured it'd be after Mania, but it hasn't yet.
Trade portal.
That's right. Yeah. Oh god, that trade portal. They keep coming up with all the stupidest names for these things. It's like just have the draft. It's fun, but whatever.
Okay.
It's the WWE wormhole.
Oh dear! It's the Forbidden Door.
Now I understand why it's a circus.
All right, we ready for the men's Intercontinental match?
All right, yeah, we were on that one quite a minute. Penta taking on Chad Gable for the Intercontinental title. I'm gonna say Chad Gable. I'm gonna say Chad. You know, I know he needs that up ever since we found out that he was the original El Grande Americano. Still shocked.
Huge surprise. Had no idea it was him. None whatsoever. Yep. Yeah. Chad's gonna get his first singles title. It's gonna be a glorious arc for him to finally get that redemption for everything that happened since he lost to Penta when Penta first arrived. So yeah, this is gonna be great for him. And then to probably spin that into Triple Mania to help El Grande Americano win the AAA mega title. So we'll see.
Well, this was based on our free on the Bane.
Daniel, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to spoil it for you, but yes, he was the original El Grande Americano. You see, you should have watched the Mask versus Mask match. Probably one of the best matches a WWE product. I don't know if you want to call AAA a WWE product now. I mean, they technically own them, so yes. That they've done probably since WrestleMania 40. It was, yeah.
That's in my top 10 Ethan matches of the year.
As it should be.
And I'm not going to tell you what number, but you probably
okay.
know.
I was like, I feel like that maybe should be top 5, but I won't push it. We'll find out in what?
5 months.
In 5 months, yes.
I'm also, this was in our free space on the bingo. I love Penta. I think Penta's fucking great. But it's never for Gable. He has to win this, or it's too late.
Yeah, exactly. You have to capitalize on the high that he's had ever since that Mask versus Mask match. I'm still a little upset that they changed his theme song to whatever the clapping song that it is now. I don't hate it, but his American Alpha theme is by far the most superior theme he's ever had. So they brought it back to that 1 week. They should have kept it, but whatever.
The only thing I would change for that Gala match, don't get me like the winner. I wouldn't change that. I would have had Gable start it and then go for.
Oh yeah, run the whole gauntlet. Yeah, that would have been fun.
Instead of going for Bruce, I get it, like Bruce of Page, but I personally, for me, I would have changed was Gable number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Go straight through. You need to prove yourself. There you go. Go for 6 guys.
Yep.
5 guys.
Just 6 guys.
Wow, what a throwback!
All right.
Gable.
Are we all good on the?
We're all on the Gable train.
Choo, choo.
All right, we're on the Gable train. Choo choo. So
I think you train.
Let's go to this 5-way ladder match for the.
Yeah, I know.
Interim WWE Women's Championship. Tiffany Stratton, Jade Cargill, Chelsea Green, Charlotte Flair, Julia, and Lash Legend. I would be happy with every single woman winning this title except one. And it's the one I'm going to choose because I have a feeling she's going to get the belt. And it's going to be Charlotte.
You don't want Charlotte to be a 15-time women's champion? Getting one close to her father? And two within 2 of the greatest of all time, John Cena?
Juan Cena.
But no, Charlotte's a face now, thanks to Alexa Bliss. So I don't know. I've come to enjoy Charlotte's matches once again. For a while, I was on the oh my god, can this match be over train when it came to Charlotte, but I've come to enjoy her stuff again. So we'll see. My heart wants to bleed for Chelsea Green. I want it so bad, but it's not going to happen. If this was for the IC title, then yes, I'd be all over Chelsea Green winning this match. But part of me feels that this is probably going to be Jade Cargill getting the title back. Just so her and Rhea can go at it one more time. But yeah, my heart really wants Chelsea Green to win this, but I know my brain is like, no, don't do it. It won't happen.
I'm gonna agree with Scott. And by the way, Sam, it's either Julia or Lashley. I just have both of them. That qualifying match is between Legend and Julia.
Oh, I misread that. That's fine.
No, you're good. I will mention. I think if it's not Jade, I think it's either Lash or Julia.
I feel like Julia's going to win the match on Friday because I feel like Nia's going to try to help Lash and actually cause Lash to lose the match. But yeah, Julia would be fun. But I feel like she hasn't done enough since losing the US title to really warrant winning this interim title. And that's not on her. Again, that's on the company for not knowing how to book her. So Ethan's busy smashing his keyboard. So.
Oh, sorry, it's a piece of paper, but yes. Like,
all right, we all choices all locked in on this.
See.
All right. So next we have, it sounds like everyone's match they're looking forward to the most. Obviously, Ethan's match of the year. 10 out of 10. Perfect match. It's cooked. Danhausen taking on Dominic Mysterio on the... I'm reading this for the first time, by the way. Human Money's on a pole match. The winner will keep 100,000 Danhausen stole from Judgment Day.
By the way, if I ever rate this match 10 out of 10, please put me in retirement home.
On it.
Yep.
You have my full permission.
What is the Canadian laws about involuntarily getting somebody put in? You know, that's not for here. That's not for here or there. We're going to... man, I don't know. I feel like... Is Dominic still cursed?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, Danhausen's winning. Next.
Honestly,
oh God.
I'll be honest. I'm gonna agree with Sam with Danhausen, but I feel like Dominic should win it because he's AAA Mega Champion. I don't know. If I was Taker, I'd be kind of pissed, honestly. And I agree. He's gonna curse Triple H.
Oh my God. If he fires him, he'll curse him on his way out. I hate that I have to like really think about this because it should be pretty simple who would win this match. Not even a match. It's a money on a pole match. I feel like obviously this is going to be a match full of shenanigans. You're going to see probably all the male members of Judgment Day get involved. The mini Housens will definitely make an appearance.
All the male members. It's just fucking Ginny McDonough.
His head's big enough to count for two people, so
okay,
his statement still stands. There's just going to be so many shenanigans that's going to happen in this, and I feel like Dom's going to literally slip on a banana peel, and Danhausen will climb up and take the money off the pole. They'll move on from this, and it'll be whatever. But so yeah, Danhausen's going to win this.
No, he's going to do. Dom's going to climb the pole, and Danhausen's going to get into his Danhausen mobile, and well, I should say that, or pull a Shotzi and shoot him with the.
Yep.
All right, I'm not mad with that. Sami Zayn taking on Finn Balor. The singles match to determine the number one contender for the undisputed WWE Championship.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy!
When Balor's back, boys.
That's right, baby.
No longer Pin Balor. He goes to Win Balor.
I'm going to say Sami Zayn.
Wow.
So Sami Zayn can have a rematch against CM Punk.
I want Sammy to have a longer count. 9 days. 9 days. Sorry, had to. Sorry, Sammy. You said Sammy, right?
He did.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go with my fellow redhead. My
You mean
Canadian
you?
redhead.
You mean
Me!
you? Yeah, you're gonna win the number one contendership.
I wouldn't be mad with Balor, but I think Sammy needs more.
I don't know. I'm picking Finn to win because when Balor's back, baby, him and Punk are gonna have a glorious feud after this is done.
Again.
Yes. So
I wouldn't be mad if you
No,
won.
I wouldn't be either. This is the one match I'm like, okay, I don't mind either one.
I will pick Finn. I will die on that hill.
Thank fuck.
Also, going back to the other match, Mark is 100% correct. Danhausen needs to make reference to the custody of Dominic Mysterio ladder match, or he did wrestling wrong. I agree. 1,000,000%. I'm really sad
Fair.
that Eddie's gone because I feel like he would have an absolute ball with this whole thing with Dominic since he turned heel after joining Judgment Day. Like, even if Eddie was not actively wrestling anymore, I feel like he would come back for this. And this would be such glorious television. But yeah, unfortunately, he was taken way, way too soon. But I'm sure he's smiling down on his son, Dominic, anyways. So I love that, like, when Dominic's in AAA, he'll wear Eddie Guerrero shirts. I think on this last episode, he had one on, and I chuckled. I was like, yes, keep it alive, boy. Keep it alive.
Incredible. Comical. All right. So, last but not least, Trick Williams taking on Baron Corbin for the U.S. title.
This is the real main event of SummerSlam.
That's right.
Oh, man. This is tough because Baron Corbin just came back. And how long has Trick been champion?
Since WrestleMania.
Yep.
Ooh, okay. So we've had it for a while.
Before you make your pick, Sam, you know who should be in this match? Carmel fucking Hayes.
Yeah.
Ah!
Yes.
And even Corbin said that.
I know. This should be a triple threat, but
don't you know that, like, I was going to make my smart ass remark about
Do it.
what happens in NXT didn't happen ever because we're on the main roster now.
that's actually softened. Like, they actually do reference NXT quite a lot now.
Yeah, well, clearly not when it
That's
matters.
true. Valid point.
You know, Scott, you know where we wouldn't have this problem? This was
God damn
cricket.
it.
So
Not now, Sam.
what you get. That's what you get. You jabronis sit there and watch wrestling all day, and you got a jabroni you're watching the damn Spider-Man movie.
Trying to break our backs and make us humble.
Dear God. So,
All right,
Sam,
Sam.
who's
Who
your
are you
pick?
picking?
Baron
Fuck.
Corbin.
Just thought of that dog meme.
It's fine. It's fine. The rain.
All right.
Leo Rush is great. Sorry. God damn it, Sam.
So, are you picking
You're
Baron
welcome.
Corbin as well?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Okay. I will be the
Are
oddball in
you
this
picking
one.
Baron
Carmelo Hayes will cause Baron to lose so that in the next pay-per-view or PLE, we will have a triple threat match for this U.S. title.
You know what? I'll raise you one, Scott. Ricky Saints 4-way.
I would not be mad at that. But I will pick Trick Williams to retain.
Thank you. We have more tiebreakers on this.
We
fucking...
do. Wonderful.
All right. Let's make it interesting.
Ooh, we like interesting.
Let's make it interesting because we're broken up a little more on night 2. Let's go to night 1. Ethan, you're gonna have to remind me on this because I'm already drawing a blank. Nope, that's wrong because we all picked the same one.
Daniel said Ilya 5-way. Yes.
Brother, I would absolutely die. H-bomb everywhere.
King of the Mountain match.
Who
Yes.
for each 6-man, 6-woman tag match? Who's taking the?
Ooh, we doing
pin
extra points
for an extra point.
Yeah.
Extra points for night
Brother,
one.
I love it. Okay, since we all picked the bloodline, right? For the men's.
For the men's, yep.
Okay, LA Knight eats the pin.
Interesting. I was going to say Royce Keys.
Okay,
Okay.
hang on. I gotta write this down. Hold on. Okay.
Now, are we gonna do process of elimination? So now that Ethan's stuck with Solo,
Bro, what the? Yeah, fuck it. Give me Solo.
I mean, we want to.
I mean, you can do that, or you could even go, "Hey, I'm going to agree with one of you two."
That's what I'm saying. Whatever you want. We're doing this on the fly here, so.
Okay, hang on.
But we're going to do the women's one too. So this is why I'm asking.
Absolutely.
Okay, let me write the men's first because I'm gonna forget.
It also works because I picked the Bellas and Paige, so my pick is immediately going to be different than all of yours.
Sorry, Sam. Who'd you say for getting pinned? Rice.
I said Rice.
Man, that's sad. And Scott said LA because, yes, why not LA? By the way, I laughed when he did the Usos dance.
Oh my god! But the thing that made me angry is, of course, the internet got all white knight on this, and they got all pissy about it. It's like, stop! It was hilarious. Laugh. It wasn't meant to be disrespectful. It was just funny. Laugh.
All right, you know what? I'm going with Scott. It's probably gonna be night.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right, let me go first for the women's because every time I feel like Sam picks, I'm gonna get pissed.
Mhm.
All right, so me and Sam agree both fail influence. Scott went with Total Divas, and yes, I'm calling that just for notes safety. I'm gonna say Bree takes the pin. Fuck. All right, you know what? Fuck it. I'm cashing my one change of the month. Paige.
Well,
No. I have an idea.
It's a live. Yeah.
Okay.
I have an idea. So we're gonna make our picks, and if you pick that, because guess what? At that point, it's you and I, Ethan. It's all about you and I.
That's true. Ultimately, for me, him got fail influence. So,
Scott, we have a tie. The tiebreaker is really about us here. If we both end up, I'm trying to break ties now. We just have too many tiebreakers during these shows.
I'm very upset that I'm not going to be able to watch night one live, so I can't rub this in your face when Fatal Influence takes the L here. I'm very upset about this. Don't worry, when I watch it, you will hear from me so quick.
I'm also going to pick Bree. Scott, who are you going to pick?
It pains me to say this, but Fallon Henley.
Mm-hmm.
I love Fallon Henley, but she's going to be the one to take the L here because Laney's too far, like going upward, and there's no way in hell they're pinning JC Jane. So unfortunately, it leaves Fallon.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Actually,
I know, Dan. I'm sorry.
You know what?
Damn.
I'm sorry.
For argument's sake,
it's got to be that way.
For argument's sake, to really lock this in, if the person you picked gets pinned, you get 2 points.
Ooh, I like it.
Because that can give Scott the edge, that could give Ethan the edge, that could give me the edge.
So we need to remember, we need to get this stuff from John too, because he's the wild card in all this because he's not here giving us his picks.
Wait, what was the 2 extra points? Sorry.
If the person you pick gets pinned, you get 2 points. So if LA gets pinned in the first match, Ethan and I will get 2 extra points. If Bree gets pinned in the other one, then you 2 get 2 points. Fallon gets pinned, I get 2 extra points.
Okay, so 2 extra points.
Certain people, one person might get an extra point. All of us might get extra points here. But I think, assuming at least one of us gets a pin correctly from either of these matches, hypothetically, there should not be a tiebreaker.
So basically we have 4 extra points on the line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So somebody can win by an astronomical amount.
That could technically technically you could get 5 points if you clean sweep.
That is true. You'll get an extra point for the clean sweep.
Actually, we're gonna add one more. So you know how I said Cody goes heel?
Yep.
Okay, if that's right, I want to cash my champion thing, and I want 1 extra point.
I'll allow it.
Can you repeat that one more time?
If Cody goes heel, I get the extra point. Me only.
Because he's the one who did call it first. I'll allow it. And that's extra fun for night 1.
All right.
Just me only. If
yeah, because you're the first one to say it.
All right. Nope, I'm cool with that. So there's a lot of extra points here.
So we have technically, so clean sweep point, me, so that's 1 each, so that's 2, and then obviously the 2.
Yeah, so there's possibly for Ethan, there's 6 extra points on the line here.
Oh boy! By the way,
if Cody doesn't turn heel, then he's screwed.
Pretty much. Honestly, I don't think it's good. I just want to be chaotic. Fuck it. But
you're the champion. You're allowed to have one thing like that, so it works.
That was like the Brian Okada. I was so fucking close. If his arm didn't break, I would have had that.
I know.
I was so pissed. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
I was pissed. I was like, damn it. You fuck guys, fuck me over.
How dare you hurt yourself during a wrestling match?
I still don't know. I know he broke his arm, and I mean, it sucks. But I legit don't even know how he still broke his arm. I think he laid it wrong or something, but
probably.
They did have a way better match at Wrestle Kingdom, though, I will say. But yeah, I was like, you know what? I haven't done it in a couple of years. Let's throw it back.
All right. Well, guys, that's our picks for SummerSlam. Ethan, don't forget to put that in the chat. We can add John's picks on there. Before we wrap up the show, Scott, would you like to do one more card pack opening?
We'll do one more. All right, let's see what we got here. I talked about him earlier today. The phenomenal AJ Styles.
Nice.
One of our missing female wrestlers, Bianca Belair. Still dealing with a finger injury, too. I saw a photo recently. I feel real bad. I mean, obviously, she's still pregnant, too, but still, it's like, ugh, that's so sad. The odd man out in probably an OTM, Lucian Price. I'm actually really loving the thing that's going on, the storyline with him and his tag partner, who's part of Perros Del Mal in AAA, and it's really intriguing. Ooh, this is a nice card. It's the Era of Excellence. The Animal Batista from the year 2000. So that's really cool. Yeah. But yeah, that is our 3 packs tonight.
Love that. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching. Before we head off the air, Ethan, tell people where they can find you at.
Everywhere. Not joking. Twitter as Ethan_Black15 / Ethan Black ATR. The season 2 of Walk with Ethan Hog podcast will return end of September, early October. So keep an eye on that. And then obviously ATR for here, and then PW Mania, Falls Finish, all that for wrestling site.
Yeah, and don't forget, we are doing HR Rising Sun. We're in the middle of G1 Climax coverage next week. We will have our half tournament episode to kind of give you the updates on where we stand there. Scott, where can people find you at?
Find me pretty much everywhere as Cardi J Stream. I do all the non-Japan stuff on X. And doing these card pack openings again during these live shows is always fun. So I'd say probably sometime in August, look out for an actual episode of just me doing some card pack openings. We'll do it live just like we are tonight, so you guys can hop in. We can chat about these cards, and I have a whole bunch of different stuff. I still have a whole bunch of AEW cards. I still have those WCW cards I got from 97, 98. And then I have a whole bunch of WWE cards as well. So be a good fun time. So look out for more announcements.
And guys, you can find me as the SOB official. We're on all streaming platforms. Don't forget to join us on TikTok. We're trying to hit 1,000 on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, X. We have a Discord. Join our Discord. Guys, once again, thank you so much for joining us. Join us next month or our next live stream. And as always, do not forget to join the Bedlam.
Thanks, guys.